In a world buzzing with constant notifications and endless screens, guiding children toward intentional, engaged play has never more been vital. As our lives become increasingly intertwined with digital interfaces, the simple act of being present has transformed from an instinct into a skill, one that we must actively cultivate in the young age. Narration. The essence of mindful play lies in this very principle, turning away from the noise to embrace the richness of the here and now. By exploring practical approaches that transform ordinary moments into opportunities for deep focus, we can begin to understand how intentional engagement nurtures imagination, strengthens attention spans, and empowers young minds to flourish in an ever-distracting world. This journey is not about eliminating technology, but about balancing it with meaningful, present-moment experiences. It is a celebration of the subtle art of presence, demonstrating how even the simplest activities can become profound lessons in concentration, curiosity, and the kind of creative growth that shapes a resilient and well-rounded individual. The challenge we face is undeniable. Today's children are growing up in an ecosystem saturated with digital distractions. From the moment they wake, they are often met with the glow of tablets, the chime of notifications from apps, and the rapid-fire content of short-form videos. This constant stream of stimuli, designed to capture and hold attention for fleeting moments, is fundamentally reshaping the neural pathways responsible for sustained focus. The human brain, particularly its developmental stages, is incredibly plastic, adapting to the environment it inhabits. When that environment is characterized by rapid, fragmented, and passive consumption of information, the capacity for deep, prolonged concentration can begin to atrophy. We see this manifest in classrooms, where teachers report increasing difficulty in keeping students engaged in longer tasks, and at home, where the allure of a screen can often overshadow the potential for imaginative, self-directed play. The passive nature of much digital entertainment means that children become consumers of content rather than creators of their own worlds, which can stifle the very imaginative muscles they need to solve problems, innovate, and navigate complex social situations. The instant gratification offered by games and apps also sets an unrealistic expectation for real-world interactions and learning, where effort, patience, and perseverance are often required before a reward is achieved. This is not a judgment on technology itself, which offers incredible tools for learning and connection, but a necessary acknowledgement of its side effects when left unmanaged. The constant digital hum creates a baseline of overstimulation, making the quiet, slower pace of mindful activities seem uninteresting by comparison. Consequently, the ability to find joy in simplicity, to be comfortable with one's own thoughts, and to engage in the deep, immersive state of flow becomes a significant hurdle. Addressing this digital distraction challenge is the first and most critical step in reclaiming the space for mindful play to take root and thrive, providing an essential counterbalance to the pressures of the modern world. The good news is that integrating mindful play into a child's life does not require expensive tools or elaborate setups. It simply demands intention and a willingness to transform the mundane into the magical. The most powerful strategies are often the simplest, weaving moments of focused awareness into the fabric of everyday routines. Take storytelling, for example. Instead of passively reading a book, you can turn it into a collaborative, mindful experience. Pause to ask your child what they think a character is feeling, what they hear in the rustling leaves described on the page, or what they imagine might happen next. This simple act of co-creation pulls them into the present moment, encouraging them to engage their senses and their empathy. Sensory games are another potent tool. Create a mystery box filled with objects of different textures or smooth stone, a soft feather, a rough piece of bark, and have your child describe what they feel without looking. This activity sharpens their tactile awareness and vocabulary, anchoring them firmly in their physical sensations. Similarly, a sound walk, whether in a bustling city or a quiet park, encourages children to close their eyes and identify the different layers of sound around them. From the distant siren to the chirping of a nearby bird, even mealtimes can become an exercise in mindfulness. Encourage your child to notice the colors, smells, and textures of their food, to chew slowly and savor each bite. This not only cultivates a healthier relationship with food, but also teaches the art of single tasking in a world that glorifies multitasking. Nature exploration, perhaps the most natural form of mindful play, offers endless opportunities. A simple walk in the woods can become a treasure hunt for different types of leaves, a moment to lie in the grass and watch the clouds morph into fantastical shapes, or an opportunity to trace the intricate patterns on a snail's shell. These practices are not about adding more to an already packed schedule. They are about shifting the quality of the time you already spend together. By gently guiding their attention to the details of the present, we give children the invaluable gift of awareness, teaching them that richness and wonder can be found anywhere, if only they know how to look. At the heart of mindful play is a powerful engine of imaginative exploration. When we create an environment free from the rigid instructions and predetermined outcomes that characterize many digital games, we give children the space to become the architects of their own worlds. This is where open-ended play comes into its own, using simple, versatile materials to unlock a universe of creative possibilities. A set of plain wooden blocks can become a towering castle, a sprawling city, or a spaceship destined for a distant galaxy. A pile of colorful scarves can transform a child into a superhero, a graceful dancer, or the king of a mythical forest. The beauty of these unstructured materials is that they do not dictate the play they invited. They require the child to tap into their inner wellspring of ideas, to experiment, to problem solve, and to bring their unique vision to life. Encouraging this type of imaginative exploration is about fostering a sense of curiosity and wonder about the world. It involves asking open-ended questions like, what could we build with this? Or what story does this object want to tell? It means resisting the urge to direct their play and instead becoming a curious observer or a willing participant in their created narrative. This process is not just fun, it is a critical workout for the creative mind. It teaches children to think flexibly, to see multiple possibilities in a single object, and to develop complex narratives. In a world that will increasingly demand innovative thinkers and creative problem solvers, the ability to generate ideas from scratch is an invaluable asset. This kind of play also helps children process their emotions and experiences in a safe, symbolic way. The shy child might create a brave lion persona, while another might build a fortress to feel safe and in control. Through imaginative exploration, they are not just playing, they are making sense of their world, practicing social roles, and developing a robust and resilient sense of self. By championing open-ended play, we are not just nurturing future artists or inventors, we are nurturing adaptable, resourceful, and emotionally intelligent human beings who know how to create their own meaning and joy. The practice of mindful play is an investment with profound and lasting returns, shaping a child's cognitive and emotional landscape in ways that will serve them for a lifetime. The long-term benefits extend far beyond simply being able to sit still or pay attention in class. They form the very foundation of a resilient, adaptable, and emotionally intelligent mind. On a cognitive level, the sustained focus required during mindful activities strengthens the prefrontal cortex, the brain's command center responsible for executive functions like planning, impulse control, and working memory. As children learn to gently guide their attention back to a task after a distraction, whether building a complex Lego structure or following a story, they are quite literally building the neural architecture for concentration. This enhanced ability to concentrate becomes a superpower in a fragmented world, allowing them to engage in deep learning, master complex skills, and achieve a state of flow in their future academic and professional pursuits. Emotionally, mindful play is a training ground for self-regulation. By learning to notice their feelings without immediate judgment or reaction, observing the frustration when a block tower falls or the excitement of discovering a hidden path. Children develop a greater sense of emotional awareness and control. They learn that feelings are transient and can be managed, a crucial skill for navigating the social complexities of life and building healthy relationships. This practice cultivates empathy, as a child who is attuned to their own inner world is better equipped to understand and respond to the inner worlds of others. Ultimately, the cumulative effect of these experiences is the development of a strong inner locus of control and a deep-seated resilience. Children who have been nurtured through mindful play grow up with the understanding that they can create their own engagement, find wonder in the ordinary, and calm their own minds amidst external chaos. This concept celebrates the subtle art of presence, showing how even simple activities can become profound lessons in concentration, curiosity, and creative growth.